Hi guys, this is going to be a bit of a DIY video. What we've got is our toilet, which is our original toilet, I think. I think it's the original toilet. Yeah, I think so. Actually, I'll have to check with Ree. Anyway, what happens with it, right, because you get a lot of calcium here in the water, what happens with it is you get calcium buildup on the sidewalls of the toilet, and you get a lot of calcium and shit that builds up around all the moving parts. So we're actually going to swap it out, put a new toilet in. So strap in, folks. This could be interesting. Could be a bit of swearing going on. Right. Toilet seat coming off first. Naturally, I haven't got the tools for the job. Magically, I now have the tools. Don't know what I'm going to find when I take this toilet pan off, because as you can see, when they originally did it, I don't know if you can see that. See where the pipe is here? Alright, see how far away they are from the wall? They fucked it up big time. That's because they don't know plumbing. They all claim to be builders over here, but really they probably can weld a little bit. They probably know how to put a structure up in that, but there's no actual trades like what you have in Australia and New Zealand per se, like a plumber. There is electricals. I don't think there's a plumber. I don't think there's a carpenter. There might be, but I doubt it. They all just sort of learn how to do things along the run, and then they just tell everybody that that's what they can do. And there's no sort of like building standards and things here. It's just bang it up, slap it up, and away you go. Especially out here in the village. It might be a bit different in the cities, I guess. You know, I'm probably being a bit sort of saying the wrong thing there, because they're probably in the cities and that it might be different. Alright, so we'll disconnect this water here. Alright, that's that water disconnected. Now, take the vanity off. So to all you plumbers out there that see me doing this, it's all right, because I'm actually a carpenter by trade and I know how to do this. I'm not a plumber by trade, but your job is so easy. I know how to do it. I've done toilets before. Just sort of let you know that. I'm not being facetious or anything like that, or maybe I am. Probably because I'm jealous that you guys can charge shitloads an hour for your work, and you do sweet FA, and we don't get charged as much an hour for our work, and we've got to have a million tools, and we've got to know a lot of information structurally, how to build things, how things should be. You know, we don't really get the value for our time of what our knowledge is. It's always been that way though. It always will be, I think. And that's fine. we're going to get a bit of water spillage here, I think. Right, I've got to take this outside without tipping water everywhere. So as you can see, I tried to zoom in with the camera there, but couldn't quite get the zoom going. They screwed this thing down with Tech screws. And then they used whatever it was, grass or something, whatever they put there, to cover it over the screw to make it look nice. Which, trust me, didn't work. And now this Tech screw is snapped. I think that's coming. I wouldn't be surprised if they just drilled a hole in the concrete and screwed it into the hole, didn't even put a plug in, because it feels like that. Yeah. See, and it's a metal drilling Tech screw, which are the worst ones to put into plastic plugs. But there you go. Case in point, these guys don't know what they're doing. Alright, chip away at this other side. Feel good. Snapped it. Right, now the big test. See how this thing comes up. If we can get it without breaking it. No idea how it's glued down. I might use a screwdriver actually to loosen it rather than the cold chisel. This is going to be very, very interesting. At least they could have done was use grey grout around the bloody thing. To chip the toilet, so I'm going to have to break it out, I think. I think we're going to have to break this toilet, Ree. I think we're going to have to break this toilet. Yeah. I think we're going to have to. That.
Right.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have to break it out because it's very, I don't know how they glued it down, but it's very, you know, it's probably the only thing they've done right. We'll stick it down, we're good.
Oh, you have to take it off first then.
Take what off?
Slowly.
Take what off?
Yeah, you can't pull like that.
Okay. Take what off? Do you show me how to do it? Show me how to do it because I don't know. I've never done it before.
Yeah, they do the same there.
Okay. And
yeah, take this.
Okay.
silicone and cement off.
Okay. Really? Really? How? I don't know that. Look.
Yeah, because
Look,
I see you
come
put.
here. Come here. Look here. Come have a look. This is why I say we have to break it. You see, I do my screwdriver there. They chipped the toilet already.
Yeah, but I have many here, darling. Take off all the here. Not all.
That's not, darling. That white stuff. That's just outside. That's not. They have grey cement under. See, that different cement under.
Yes, but you have take around. Because just off little bit.
All right.
Just yen.
All right.
Make everything just yen.
Okay.
You know, yen, not be angry.
I know.
Quickly.
I know.
Come on, man.
I know.
No one to hear that. Make
Okay, that's all right. It's all right. I got it. I got it loose. It's all right. I got it loose. I just needed you here to help me be like that. Yeah. You on the toilet? Now, you know what we need? Newspaper to put in the pipe for stop the smell come up.
No, just do that. Put in here.
Put in that pipe from the floor. You put in there, otherwise you get the smell. Maybe a rag even. Oh, it broken anyway. This toilet is officially kaput. Might as well salvage what I can. It's not very fucking square looking, is it? Jeez. Look at all the calcium around that. That's all that there is calcium. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Look at the calcium around that.
Yes.
Wow. The toilet broken.
Mm.
I tried to pull it off and it broke.
Where they broken?
Broke here.
Where broke?
It just broke because that broke across here. When I go for pull that up, doesn't matter, it's broken now, throw it away. Yeah, that's just what I thought. What that? Oh, a jacket? I don't want a
Yeah, from
jacket.
here, no use that.
Darling, look at the pipe. I can't put a fucking big jacket down there. Jesus.
But when he was just
Take that away.
no, just leave here for him to get with. No.
Are you video editor? Right, so the connection to the pipe setup is slightly different here than it is in Australia and New Zealand. They do have a seal. There's a seal thing that you got to press on over the pan outlet and then sits over the pipe. They never put that on. They never ever put that on. This toilet used to stink all the time. So that's why the smell was always coming up through there. And I've just been advised that we had a new toilet put in the other bathroom and it wasn't done on that one too. Bloody useless. Get the parts, don't use them. I don't get that. But that's, I don't know, lazy people for you. They don't understand. They don't want to learn. They do what's easy. Doesn't matter to them. They get paid, and then they just walk away. That's all right. This is probably the only thing they've done. That was a half decent job. Was this cement because it's pretty freaking hard. Manky looking crap there. I might just, but it is, you know, look, it's pretty moist in there, you know, which is like, shouldn't be, after whatever it is, 6 or 7 years of being built. But it is no surprise to me because I know how things are done when you're not here to supervise it being done. And look at that, ooh, ooh. just put those screws in the fucking cement. Useless bastards. Okay. Right, can you see that? You see what they've done? There's the tile, there's the pipe. Right, now the toilet connections here are not the same. They don't have on the toilet, it doesn't have the ceramic fitting that comes and then fits into the flange here that has the rubber on it. It doesn't have that. It's got a different setup, which I'll show you after. But what I've had to do, I figured that I should bring that pipe up at least to the level of this so that their system works. So what I've done is I've cut a piece of toilet pipe, cut a bit out the middle, and what I'll do is I'll shove it in there so it fits inside, because I didn't have anything, a reducer or anything, and that'll fit in there. I'll glue it in and bring that up to the level, or slightly above level. Now, you're lucky that you get to video this. You'd have to smell it, because it fucking stinks. Anyway, for now, block that hole up again, and we'll move on to the next part. There you go. That pipe's in. Pipe's in, the holes are drilled. I'll just have to cut that pipe off flush. I couldn't bang it down as hard as I wanted to, but that's fine. It'll work. It's glued. Should be good. Then I'll show you the next part for the toilet flange. Alright, as you can see, that is how these toilets are set up. You see, that is where the shit comes out. And it's pretty much flush to the toilet base, whereas in a normal, modern, proper toilet like we come from, the ceramic piece would be coming up and it would sit into a rubber thing. Now this is what you get. I'll show you here. Right, this is what you get. So you get this thing here, which is, I think you can mold it. You've got to take all this paper off it, which is going to be a prick of a job by the looks of it. And what you do, hang on, I'll get all the paper off. It's kind of like a flexible, I don't know, maybe silicone-y type product. It feels like you press it over and it sticks, and then you sit it over the pipe and you sit on the toilet and squash it down so that it all molds to the shape of it and seals it. That's the general idea, I think. So looking at the brief instruction that I have, that's what I'm gonna do, I think. Just gotta make sure I got that up the right way round. Where's that thing? It's a real basic instruction thing here, which doesn't really show you. Put the toilet upside down on the flat ground, then press the sealing ring tightly on the toilet discharge port. Place the toilet properly, align it with the opening of the sewer pipe, or sit on the toilet and press it with the weight of the human body, and then tighten the fixing bolts of the toilet to complete the installation. So I'm kind of thinking that it goes like this. I'm kind of thinking that it goes. Get all these bits of paper off. I'm thinking it goes like that. Like that. Yeah. It goes like that. You see? It goes like that. And then this part sits over the pipe. And it sits, and then that sits inside the pipe. Right? And then that seals it. So stuff can't come out. Everything just goes down. Not like before. Before, everything can just, it's got a gap that much before the water and the shit go down the pipe. So any splash, anything come out, you know? So I think that is how that goes. And that kind of sticks on there, so it creates its own seal. You know? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's how it
The
goes.
lily bite or?
Huh?
Lily bite?
No, I just took it all off this. Yeah.
Look like lily bite.
No. Just easier for me to. Okay, what I think I might do, Ree, is I might try the silicone.
Just make it dry first.
No, that I have to put it all on and push that on, and then probably let that set, let the silicone set, make sure the toilet's level, make the silicone set so it sticks, and then after I'll do the screws and that, I think. Yeah. So what I have to do, if you can...
The pie no high?
I have to cut it, yeah. Can you go and get me that black saw? It's hanging up. It's hanging up out the, you know, and the where I hang up the tools outside there. It's hanging up out there.
This?
Yeah. Whew. more silicone for this now. I'll be right. Okay, Ree, I might need you to give me a hand for a minute. Maybe. Hang on, I see I might be alright. Just have a check.
Okay, I just tail pick, not by.
Oh yeah. Right, I'm gonna have to let that dry. So now it's time for me to put on the rugby. And lo and behold, it's the opening game of the Super 25 season, and it's the mighty Hurricanes versus the Fall from Grace Crusaders. Here we go. All installed. Yeah, I'll give you the first push. Give you the first push while you're on camera. Just do half. Do a half one. Oh no! Water come pissing out the back. Right, disaster averted. I just hadn't put the rubber seal in from the cistern to the toilet in properly, so I pulled it apart and fixed it up. It's all good now. So now, time for a cold beer. Cheers.